Hello and welcome to your Broken Galaxy. This is Broken, and today is sorry. This is going to be a weird one because I'm going unscripted. Today is the next fight in my 128 character Star Wars versus tournament. I decided today I was going to not write a script for this. So all I know is it's going to be a fight between Dex Jetster and Kit Fisto, and I know who's winning, but I'm going to make it up as I go along instead of writing a script like usual, just as an experiment. Let me know what you think of this. So, Kit Fisto walks into Dex's diner. He does live on Coruscant after all, in the Jedi Temple, and he sits down, and he is approached by the little robot waitress, and the waitress says, "Hey, hun, how you doing?" And Kit says, "Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit concerned about the cleanliness of this establishment." And the robot waitress says, "Hey, Dex, darling, somebody's complaining about the place." So Dex comes walking out and says, "I'm sorry. What seems to be the trouble?" And Kit's like, "Well, I was just telling your robot that this place is absolutely filthy, and now I can see why, considering the proprietor of this establishment is a horrible creature such as yourself." And Dex says, "I apologize, sir. How about you have a seat, and I get you some calamari?" And the Nautilin says, "Oh, that will not do. I challenge you, sir, to a fight." And Dex says, "A fight, you say? You seem to be a Jedi Knight. I know your kind. If you want to fight, we're gonna do this fair and square." And Kit Fisto says, "I would have it no other way, my good man." So Dex says, "Please, join me outside." And the two of them walk outside. Suddenly, as Dex walks outside, a crowd starts to form, because Kit Fisto has ignited his lightsaber and says, "Everybody gather around. I'm about to show this man who's boss." And the basilisk, Dex, says, "This is not okay. What are you doing? You're trying to kill me." And Kit Fisto says, No, we're just having a gentlemanly fight." And Dex says, "No, everybody, this Jedi came into my establishment and tried to kill me." And Kit is like, wait, that's not what happened. And the crowd is starting to get really invested in the situation. There are dozens of people gathering around, and the robot waitress comes outside and says, Master Dex, this Jedi seems to have called his friends. The police are coming and they're going to arrest you." And the horribly hideous Dex says, "Oh no, you're racially profiling me. Basilisks are treated terrible here, and you Jedi think that you can do whatever you want." And Kit says, No, I just wanted to have a fight with you." And the basilisk Dex says, "See, he just wants to kill me. He's doing everything he can to get me to initiate this so he can kill me in so-called self-defense." And then he does this like wry smile at Kit because he sees that Fisto has fallen into his trap. So the police end up arriving a little bit later, and all of the crowd start talking about how Kit Fisto was saying he wanted to have a fight with Dex. Dex, playing the victim, as one does, ends up getting Fisto arrested, and he ends up pressing charges. Fisto now has the horrible humiliation of having a restraining order, and because the restraining order is within the boundary of the Jedi Temple from the diner, that means Kit Fisto has to move out of the diner. So Kit Fisto ends up moving to a little shack on the other side of Coruscant, and one night, as he is contemplating where he went wrong, he sees in the corner of the room that the window is open, and a draft is blowing on the curtains. "Who's there?" Fisto says. "It's me, and it's time for our fight," Dex responds. Fisto ignites his lightsaber and says, "What do you mean? You ruined me. You've made me a laughingstock of the Jedi Order." And the basilisk says, "Yes, I did it because I knew you wouldn't fight fair. You immediately ignite that lightsaber every time you can." And Fisto said, "Fine," and put it down. He raises his hands, and Dex charges him. He grabs him with his two lower arms, one on each of Fisto's arms, and then using his powerful upper arm starts pummeling Fisto in the face. And Kit says, stop it, I give up, you win." And Dex says, "That's what I thought, you little squid man." And Fisto says, What are you going to do to me? And Dex says, nothing. We had a fight. I won. You lost. You're a loser. That's it. And Fisto says, wait. I love your Nerf burgers. Can I get a Nerf burger to go? And the Basilisk says, no. You can't get a Nerf burger. And Fisto says, I'll kill you! At which point, lights from the outside come blasting into the scene. And it has been recorded by very cheap portable recording devices which seem to otherwise not exist in the Star Wars universe that Fisto once again threatened the Basilisk. Fortunately, though, Dex hadn't turned on the recording device until after the fight was over, and so the whole bit about him pummeling Fisto wasn't actually recorded. Fisto gets thrown in jail for the rest of his life, and Dex enjoys the slime and the grime of his dirty diner for the remainder of his days. Okay, so that's one take, by the way. I still haven't stopped recording. I had no idea where I was going except that Dex was gonna win, and so Dex won. If you would like to vote on these fights, these Star Wars versus videos, I would love for you to be able to, but you have to sign up for my Patreon. I have a couple different levels. The lowest is 1. So if you'd like to support the channel in that way, like to vote on who wins these fights and who eventually wins this 128 character tournament, check the link in the description below. That is how you do it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that garbage.